Hey everyone. Sorry for the delayed start this evening. My name is Angie Phillips. I'm one of the founders of the study group. We wanted to jump on today and do kind of a short, special little second house watch where we go over briefly the call to action that we have for everyone to get out and testify to their state legislatures on Thursday, February 24th. There's 5 different pieces of legislation that will be up for public hearing that have to do with reproductive rights and access. So we are going to go over those and then make sure everybody knows how to testify and get your testimony submitted if you're not able to testify in person. So if you do have any questions, please make sure to type them in the comment section, and I will try to pay attention and get those answered for everyone. So first thing is we will go over the legislation. I'm going to share my screen with you, get to the website here and share my screen with you so that way we can make sure everybody knows how to do an online submission of their testimony. All righty. So we have 5 different pieces of legislation that are coming up on Thursday. And if you go to the legislative website, nebraskalegislature.gov, then you can click on calendar. You can actually scroll down to the 24th and hit on the 6 hearings. And then go down to human services and judiciary. Those are the committees that are going to be holding the hearings. And they're both at 1:30 at the Capitol. The Health and Human Services is going to be in room 1510 at 1:30. And they're going to be hearing LB 1129, which is Senator Morfield's bill that would increase access to contraceptives and birth controls by providing free contraceptives. And then Senator Hunt's will also be heard in Health and Human Services at 1:30 for LB 716, which is to allow qualified practitioners to perform abortions. This is going to expand access. While we're here, we'll quickly into those bills so that we can just read over the statement of intent. If you click on the bills in the legislative website that you're interested in over here under additional info, you can read through a statement of intent that will kind of brief up for you what the bill is about. So for Senator Morfield's LB 1129, it would provide free contraceptives to any person who requests and needs such contraceptive. Contraceptives would be distributed through Title X clinics, family planning clinics, public health clinics, hospitals, and pharmacies, and the cost should be covered through the general funds and appropriations. So we're asking folks to go and testify in support of that. If you are not able to go down on Thursday and testify in front of the committee, another the thing is when you get to this bill page, there's this little bar here, submit comments online for whichever piece of legislation that you're looking at. Right now, we're looking at LB 1129. So we're going to click on that. And then it's going to give you a quick little, do you understand how this will be used? You're going to read through it and then click I understand. And then over here, you want to make sure that you're including comments in the hearing record. You want to put yes. And then you're going to fill out all of your information. You're going to place your district in here. We also have a video that I'll link to in the comment section that goes over this more thoroughly if you need some more assistance, but we're just briefly going over it tonight. So you're going to find your district if you don't know it. You're going to say that you're representing yourself unless you happen to be representing an organization. And then for this particular one, you're going to put that you're a proponent. And then you can enter a written comment. There is a limit of 500 words. You can definitely go ahead and share your experiences and any professional or educational insight that you might have. You can also just make it as simple as, yes, it makes sense to give folks contraceptives. Please support this bill. It does not have to be in detail. The important thing is that you go in there and you get it in. So once again, if you're at the home page of the Nebraska legislature.gov, then you can go into calendar. You can scroll down to Thursday the 24th, which is the hearings we're looking at, and click on the hearings. And then under Health and Human Services, we have the two for Senator Moorfeld and Senator Hunt. Senator Moorfeld provides free contraceptives for women. Senator Hunt would allow qualified practitioners, so like nurse practitioners, folks like that are qualified to be able to perform these abortions, to be able to perform abortions, therefore opening access. So we're asking you to go in and support LB 1129 and LB 716. You can go to Health and Human Services Committee hearing in room 1510 at 1:30 on Thursday to testify in person, or you can click on one of these legislations here, go to submit comments online, and you can enter your written submission. You need to have this done by noon on Wednesday for this particular set of bills. And then once you hit submit comments, and then you fill out all of this and write in your support, you're going to click the I am not a robot to prove that you're human, and then you're going to hit submit comment. And then once you do, we'll send you an email. You then need to go into your email. You'll need to verify that you are in fact submitting this, so that it will get you on the record as supporting or opposing, depending on which ones you're calling into. So those are the two that we are asking folks to testify in support of. Then there are three not so good, they're bad ones. They're bad ones going through. It's LB 781 from Senator Slama. And that is basically they're going to force pregnant folks to have ultrasounds, and then based off of whether or not they hear a heartbeat on the ultrasound, they will then determine whether or not that person can have an abortion. This is obviously ridiculous because we trust people with uteruses to make their own decisions about if and when to have children and their own medical decisions. It's also ridiculous because it just doesn't even make sense medically. Having, like, I've had 3 children, so that I can tell you, if you carry your children in the back, if you carry the fetus in the back, if you have more meat on your bones, if you're a little bit heavier, all of that can impact what you can and can't hear anyway. So, I mean, it just doesn't even make medical sense. And then the other one we're asking you to oppose is LB 933 from Senator Albrecht. And this one is basically to say, if Roe v. Wade were overturned, we're going to make sure that abortion is illegal and those that perform it can penalize you or be held criminal liable. We want to oppose LB 933. And then the final one that we're wanting to oppose is LB 1086. That's from Senator Geist. And what that attempt to do is prevent chemical abortion from occurring. So that's basically if you take a pill in order to have the abortion, they're trying to make that illegal, which currently right now it's very, very safe. You can order it online. So that's what they're trying to prevent there. So once again, in Health and Human Services, room 510 at 1:30 on Thursday, the 24th, we want to go in and we want to support Senator Moorfeld's LB 1129 that would provide free contraceptives for women. And we want to support Senator Hunt's LB 716, which would allow for practitioners to perform abortions. These two bills will increase and expand access to our reproductive rights and access to abortion and contraceptives. And then The Judiciary Committee, same day, same time, Thursday the 24th at 1:30 in room 1113, so 1113. There will be Senator Slama's 781, which is forced ultrasounds. Senator Albrecht's 933, which is basically a political statement that would waste time that we don't have, because she wants to make sure that in the event Roe v. Wade were overturned, Nebraska would immediately have abortions illegal. And then Senator Geist, LB 1086, adopt the chemical abortion act, which would be get rid of chemical abortions, further making access to abortion even harder to get. So we will add some links to the comment sections here. Keep in mind, testifying is at the Capitol Thursday at 1:30. And if you want to submit written testimony instead, this year they're having it to where it needs to be on the record. You need to submit it online through the link at the legislature. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to study group organizers. You can PM us on our Facebook page, or you can email us. You can go to our website, contact us that way. We are here to help, and thank you all for your participation. Oh, quick thing also, tomorrow night, don't forget, we have the Second House Watch. Our co-founder, Brooklyn Rosado, will be interviewing a candidate for, I can't remember which legislature, but it's, or which legislative district, but it's Rachel and Zoe. And I think I just messed up her name. Anyway, watch tomorrow with Brooklyn. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.